Hello students, in this video we are going to practice some science questions for science exam for class 6 science paper. So here there are 26 short answer type questions. So let's start with the first question. The first question is, what is a habitat? A habitat is a natural environment where an organism lives, grows and reproduces. It provides food, water, air and shelter. This is a short definition of habitat. If you want, you can even give the example of a habitat, like a fish lives in a pond and a lion lives in a forest. So the second question is, differentiate between herbs and shrubs. So answer is, herbs have soft green stems and are usually short. Shrubs have hard woody stems branching out from the base. An example of herbs as mint, coriander and parsley, and the example of shrubs can be rose plant and lemon plant. Okay, next question, third question number 3 is, what are the main functions of the root? Answer is, roots absorb water and minerals from the soil and anchor the plant firmly in the ground. So there are two main functions of root: to transfer the water and minerals from the soil and to hold the plant firmly to the ground. These are the two main functions of the root. Question 4 is, define photosynthesis. Answer is, the process by which green plants make their food using sunlight, water and carbon dioxide in the presence of chlorophyll is photosynthesis. Next question is, what are deficiency diseases? Answer is, so diseases caused by lack of specific nutrients. Nutrients can be vitamins or minerals in the diet for over a long period of time are deficiency diseases. And the example can be scurvy, which is caused by deficiency of vitamin C, or rickets, which is caused by deficiency of vitamin D. Question 6 is, why is roughage important? The answer is, it does not provide nutrients but helps in easy movement of food throughout the digestive system and prevents constipation. It's important for the digestion of food. It does not provide any nutrients, but it is very important for digestion of food, and it also helps to prevent constipation. Question 7 is, how do desert plants conserve water? Answer is, they have modified leaves, also called spines, to reduce transpiration and thick wavy stems to store water. We can write the example as cactus. Question 8 is, what is food chain? Answer is, a sequence that shows how energy passes from one living organism to the another is a food chain. And the example is grass, deer, lion. So deer eats grass and lion eats the deer. So this is a simple food chain. Next few questions are based on physics and measurement. And the question is question 9, which is, what is the SI unit of length? SI unit means the International Standard Unit. So the standard unit of length is the meter and the symbol is M. Next question is, define periodic motion. So the answer is, motion that repeats itself after a fixed interval of time, swinging of pendulum. This is called a periodic motion. Question 11 is, how is a shadow formed? Answer is, a shadow is formed when an opaque object blocks the path of light. Next question is question 12, which is, why do we use an eraser instead of a metal scale to check a circuit? So the answer is, an eraser is an insulator that does not allow electricity to pass through it, whereas a metal is a conductor. That's why we use eraser, to prevent from getting an electric shock. Question 13 is, what is a magnet? So answer is, a material that has the property of attracting substances like iron, cobalt and nickel is a magnet. So a material which has the property of magnetism, which is attracting substances like iron, is a magnet. So next we have question 14, which is, state the law of magnetic poles. Law of magnetic poles is that the like poles repel each other while the opposite poles attract each other. Question 15 is, what is the difference between a cell and a battery? So answer is, a cell is a single unit that converts chemical energy into electricity, while a battery is a combination of two or more cells. So when you join more than one cell together, then it will be a battery. It will have more power or voltage, and a single unit is called a cell. So a lot of cells together make a battery. Now next we have few questions based on chemistry and environment. Question 16 is, what is winnowing? So a method of separating heavier and lighter components of a mixture by wind or blowing air is called winnowing. A good example of winnowing is when we separate husk from grains, like when farmers separate the husk from the grain, then they use wind to separate the husk from the grains. This is called winnowing. Next question is question 17, which is define evaporation. So evaporation is the process of converting a liquid into vapor state by heating. This is called evaporation. Next question is, what are reversible changes? So changes that can be undone to get the original substance back, such as melting of ice. These are called reversible changes. That means we can get ice from water again. So reversible changes are changes which can be reversed. That means we can get the original material back. Those are called reversible changes. Like here in the example, melting of ice. When the ice melts, there is water, and we can get ice back from water by freezing it. Next question is question 19, which is, what is the composition of air? So we all know that air is a mixture of gases. So the composition of air is a mixture of nitrogen, which is 78%, oxygen, which is 21%, and small amounts of carbon dioxide, water vapor, and noble gases. Next question is question number 20, which is, why is water called a universal solvent? The answer is, water is called the universal solvent because it can dissolve a wide variety of substances compared to any other liquid. So a lot of substances can be dissolved in water, hence it is called a universal solvent. Question 21 is, what is rainwater harvesting? The answer is, rainwater harvesting is a technique of collecting and storing rainwater for future use. It is often done by recharging groundwater. And question 22 is, what are translucent materials? Translucent materials are materials through which objects can be seen but not clearly, like butter paper or frosted glass. So translucent materials are not clear. They obstruct a little amount of light and they pass a little amount of light through it. Question 23 is, what is composting? Composting is the process of converting plant and animal waste into natural manure using microorganisms is composting. Next question is question 24. Why is oxygen essential for life? The answer is, oxygen is essential for life because it is required for respiration in living organisms, and it is also used for the process of burning. If there will be no oxygen, there will be no burning of any fuel. Our last question, which is question 25, is, what is a saturated solution? So answer is, a solution in which no more solute like sugar, salt, anything which we are dissolving in the solvent can be dissolved at a given temperature is called saturated solution. So these are all the questions based on chemistry and environment. So here we are done with 25 questions on science, which are short answer type and are very important for class 6 science exam. Let's take a look at the question and answers again. I hope this video is helpful to you. If you like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more math and science videos. Thanks for watching.